Hey guys, it's Kate from Sunnyside, and we're leaving today. I'm gonna miss this. I mean, how can you not relax here? It's breathtaking. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just wanted to share with you guys some experiences that I encountered yesterday. On our way back from Cumberland Island, we were on the ferry, and I met a lady and her husband and her daughter. It was probably in her mid to late 20s. She's a school teacher, a special ed teacher, and she and I talked about the school system. Since I graduated with the teaching degree, I was in there, and I told her I was homeschooling, and she was like, "Oh man, I want to homeschool." And her mother was on the board of education in Macon, and she's like, "I'm not sending my grandbabies to public school." Anyways, this woman gave me some gems. First, she complimented me on how well behaved my kids were, which I was like, me, my kids? I mean, I guess she hadn't seen us in all of our glory, but that was nice to hear. I think as a mom, as a mom, you sometimes need other people, not to validate, but just to kind of boost your confidence. Because I think sometimes we get sort of bogged down, and maybe we don't see our kids the way that we should, you know. But anyways, that was really nice to hear. The other thing that we talked about was staying at home, because her daughter wanted to stay at home, and I just kind of told her some of the struggles of staying at home, and it's not a cakewalk. And I think our society right now, society that we live in, other women are the worst, honestly. You almost feel like a second-class citizen among other women if you're a stay-at-home mother, because you feel like you don't have anything to offer. And I personally feel like I have a lot to offer, but when I'm around women who have careers, they almost dismiss me, because it's like, oh, well, you stay at home, you don't have a job, you don't make your own money, I have felt that from other women. And it's true, in our society, being at home isn't valued. Women right now are just being pushed to be independent, be like a man. You don't need a man, you got this. You can make your own money. And they're systematically being pushed into the workforce. But I'm not going to go on that rant. But this lady, she talked about how she had to work, but she was a cleaning lady, so she would clean but get back in time for her kids when they were home from school. And she did mention that she was at home for a few years, and she said that was the best thing that she did. She wouldn't have changed anything. And she kind of like patted me on the back and said, you're doing the right thing, and keep on trucking, and you're gonna look back and you're gonna see that you did the right thing, and it was the most beneficial thing for your children. And I needed to hear that, because lately I've been struggling up here with did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? Sometimes you feel underappreciated and undervalued as a mother, and staying at home and homeschooling the kids, and sometimes it just feels like they don't appreciate you. And then you think, gosh, I've given up a career, I've given up a lot of things to make sure that I'm raising you guys right? And then you're constantly hitting walls. Makes you second guess yourself a little bit. But I really needed to hear that from her. I really needed to hear that, again, the road less traveled, and ooh, it's cold out here now. Ooh. The right thing isn't easy. The right thing doesn't come easy. The right thing is difficult. And so I know that when I look back at my life and the decisions I made, they will make sense in hindsight. But right now, sometimes I just gotta truck through the mud a little bit, keep on swimming. So I really needed to hear that from her. That was wonderful. The other gem that happened was there was a girl, again, in her late 20s probably. Yeah, probably mid-late 20s, maybe early 30s. Who was sitting next to her daughter. And when we got off the ferry, this girl flagged me down. And she goes, I just want to tell you what a breath of fresh air it was listening to your conversation with that family. And she goes, I was homeschooled as a kid, and I look back at my life, and that was the best thing my mom could have done for me and my siblings. And she was just like, you're doing the right thing. I know it's hard, but keep on moving forward. Keep on doing what you're doing. And that was like a wow moment for me, because again, I feel like sometimes the universe, God speaks to you. You are dealing with issues, or you've got something up here, and it's like you get messages, you get signs, you get reinforcement on, hey, no, keep on going, you're doing the right thing. So that to me was beautiful. And this lady, like I said, she ran after me and was like, I have to just tell you. And I asked her what her and her siblings went on to do. And I'll be honest, I was mentally, I was so tired from the whole running back to the ferry. And, it takes a lot out of you to adventure. Or maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know. But she said, I believe she said she works for the FDA, and her sister was a realtor. And then I forget, I think she had a brother or another sister, what they were doing. But I was impressed by the selection of careers. Let's just put it that way. And this girl was sharp. And the one thing she said, homeschooling really taught us critical thinking. And it was funny because we both brought up 2020, and she's like, yeah, she was like, nobody in my family was fooled because we had thinking skills. We were able to think for ourselves. Anyway, so that was really, I needed that. I needed to hear that. Now I was telling the lady that, we almost didn't come on the vacation because of, money's tight, and, things in this country are just going to get worse. And she said something to me that really I'm going to remember. She said, you can always find more money. You can always find a way to make more money. But, these memories, can't always make the memories. If we decided not to come, I wouldn't have made these amazing memories with my boys. She was so right. Because guess what? The world's going to keep on doing what it's doing. And I can always find ways to make more money. But these memories, this will last us a lifetime. So I just wanted to share those gems with you. You know, if you're struggling with something, write it down. Speak it. Take small actions to do better. And know that sometimes the tides come in, right? Sometimes the tides will come in. They're so high, the water. Right now the tides are kind of like in between, but when the tide is high, things can feel overwhelming. And sometimes you can get flooding, right? But you have to understand that eventually the tides will recede and you'll be in a different season of life. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Enjoy it, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, and I really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Bye-bye.